One day you're going to be glad that you didn't give up. It's so easy to get caught up in all the things that we go through on a day to day basis, but eventually you'll actually get through those things and it'll make you a better person in general. Loss changes you forever, but it doesn't have to define the rest of your life, you know? And going through hard things can change you, but the people that you did lose or the parts of yourself that you lost or things like that, you know, that doesn't define you. And the people that you did lose would want to see you to keep living, and they would want to see you laughing and finding reasons to wake up every morning. Every single day that we wake up is another gift of life. And it's an opportunity to do the things that you want to do, whether that's get back into playing video games again. That's one thing I notice is like a lot of people when they get older, they stop playing video games and they stop doing the things that they enjoy because they think life is just supposed to be this mundane thing or this monotonous thing, but it's not. But yeah, remember that every single day is a gift, and that day is never going to come back. So you better make the most of it. Even if like an ordinary Tuesday can literally become one of the most important days of your life if you choose to actually make it count. And your dreams are another important thing, and those things don't expire just because life gets hard. Progress might be slow down or be slow, but as long as you keep moving forward, you're still winning. So wake up every day and choose to make that day count and choose to move forward despite losses that you've had in your life, and make the most of every single moment because one day those moments will be gone. And so you gotta keep trucking along. You gotta keep pushing through. But we all admire people, but some of the people that we do admire, or some of the people that we put on a pedestal, or whatever, those people have gone through crazy stuff, crazy shit, and they've gone through heartbreak and loss and stuff like that, stuff that you go through too. But they kept taking another step and putting one foot in front of the other, and eventually they became stronger because they pushed through. And that's one thing you got to realize is a lot of the stuff we go through is just strength training. And if you do believe this, like the people you did lose, you'll end up being reunited with them one day. But don't wait for the perfect moment to live your life. Just live every moment. And one thing I was really bad about in the past was wasting time, but now I really try to engage in activities and do the things that I love and go for that walk or cook that meal for my family, because it's really important. It's really important to live your life and to chase your goals. I mean, you got to start with what you have today, and the capacity that you have today. And just make small consistent actions every single day, and that can create pretty much extraordinary results over time. And there's always going to be setbacks, there's always going to be disappointments and moments where quitting feels easier, but those moments often come right before the biggest breakthroughs of your life. So yeah, just keep trucking along. And make memories while you can, because one day those people in your life, life is finite, and one day those people aren't going to be here, so you got to make the most of it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say is make the most of every day, and to let you know that one day you'll be glad that you didn't give up. Well, that's pretty much all I got for this one. I'll see you in the next one.